Electric dryer is not heating anymore. It really couldn't be any simpler. Let me show you. And even if you have to order a part because the parts burn out, usually it's the heating element, I'm going to also show you how you can quickly and easily finish drying your clothes tonight, tomorrow. You can do a couple batches and have them all dry while you wait on a part. This is a whirlpool dryer. First thing I'm going to do, just unplug it. You want to know your part number, it's right in here. And we're going to shimmy it out. And my vent should come right off. And it did, so good. And then I'm just going to lean it forward so you guys can see. And now I'm just going to take out the couple screws. I'm just going to use my drill, and all of them are usually in appliances are 1/4 inch. If you don't have a 1/4 inch drive, a lot of times if you just have a screwdriver that accepts the bits or just a bit, that's a 1/4 inch as well. So we'll just zip these off real fast. There we go. 99% of the time it's going to be this right here, your heating element. And it couldn't be any simpler to remove, especially in these Whirlpool Kenmore series dryers. But just take out the 2 little screws. There's my heating element, done. So how do I keep using my dryer? This one burned out about a week ago, but you can notice right here, I've just got it spliced. What happens is this coil right here will just over time just end up getting a little bit of a fracture in it, a little bit of a break, because this gets cherry red hot. And so I just looked, and luckily, I mean, it just happened to be on here and wasn't buried in the back, but even if it was, I could have taken this off and seen it. But I've ran this through another 7 dry cycles. And what I do is I just use a little, they're called like wire crimps, and they come in a bunch of different little random sizes. So I just took one of these, pulled off the plastic because the plastic will melt, of course, and just use the, you know, the bare metal and just cut off this little hole. And just slid it over, bent the wires and just slid it over 2 little pieces of it and just crimped it on. And that's lasted, like I said, 6-7 dry cycles now. And I did this back when I was 18 quite a bit, when I had no money for a dryer. And I would get, you know, I did this a couple times, and sometimes on a repair I would get 1 dry time cycle. Sometimes I'd get up to 20 or 30 dry cycles out of doing this little trick. And once it burns out, it'll just break somewhere else eventually. Once this wire gets so weak and so used, it just keeps breaking somewhere else. But it allowed me to keep drying clothes for the last week. I ordered the part from Amazon. You gotta love Amazon. The part was here in 2 days, but the dryer just kept working. So here's my new part. Couldn't be any simpler. On Amazon too. I think I paid 20 bucks for this. It even came with the new little safety shut off right here, and this does burn out once in a while, but if you're replacing this you might as well just replace everything, because I think they want 7-8 bucks for just that or so. The whole assembly maybe was under 25 bucks. But what this does is this is like a thermal overload. So if it gets too hot in here because the air's plugged up or something, or you haven't unplugged your dryer lint thing, it'll actually turn this off for a minute, and so it doesn't catch your whole dryer on fire. But these really couldn't be any simpler to replace. We'll just pull off the wires, throw it aside, and plug the new one in. And on some dryers I've actually done before, what was it, a roper? I believe that it actually, and this little terminal right here is actually pretty loose, which is pretty common with spade connections that have been removed a couple times. I'll just take some pliers and just kind of crimp that back down a little bit, and that'll give it a nice tight fit. You don't want this wiggling off with the vibration of the dryer. But on the other dryer, you won't really want to do this. You actually have to take the whole drum out, and the heating coil is the size of a garbage can lid just sitting back there. But on those ones, a lot of times it's cheaper just to buy this. I just bought a kit with just this wire for $5 and just ran my own wire back and forth, and like it was already made for it and everything, you know. But put that back on. I'll attach this back down, and this dryer is fixed. Before I button it up though, this is a great time to actually, you know, reach in here and get dirty and really reach in the bottom right there and pull out all this excess lint. You know, and then also make sure that your hose is actually delinted as well. Oh, there's the money. What do we got? We got nickel, no cash value, and a euro. So can't beat that. So now we'll just put the back on, and we'll be done. Wow, nice and hot. Oh, it feels great. Don't be afraid to rip apart your appliances. They are really simple. They might look a little daunting, but thanks to things like YouTube, you know, when you're watching this, you can do it. You know, rip it apart. In 5 minutes, I fixed it for 25 bucks. You can't even get somebody to come out and look at it for that. They're going to tell you just need a brand new one. And don't get a new one. This one's 20 years old, and I can easily take this on for another 20 years. No problem. I'll have, you know, super old dryer, but it'll just keep working and keep saving me money. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you like fixing stuff. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Sweet. Now I can dry all my Chevy shirts and wear them off camera.